Alright, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast here today. Today's podcast, we're going to be talking about some of the most haunted roads across the United States. So, if you're ready for this, I'm ready for this. Let's start with Let's start with Boy Scout Lane in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. The story goes, the Boy Scouts were murdered by their scoutmaster or their bus driver. In others, their deaths are the result of a tragic bus crash or fire. People say they've seen ghostly lanterns, shadows, and small handprints in the trees. The name Boy Scout Lane comes from the fact that Boy Scouts of America bought the land and had planned to camp there. It's still on private property, so visiting is off limits for non-paranormal reasons. Okay. The next one, it's called Route 2A in Aroostook County, Maine. Inspired a song called Tombstone Every Mile. Route 2A is known as a treacherous road for truckers, especially when its sharp turns are covered in ice and snow during the winter. Drivers have reported seeing the ghost of a girl on the side of the road and a woman begging passersby to help her husband, but she disappeared when approached. Like, this song even inspired a country song. The next one is called Annie's Road in Totowa, New Jersey, and is named for the ghost of a woman named Annie who was hit by a truck and killed on her prom night in the 1960s. So let's go. Annie's Road is just a nickname. The street is actually called Riverview Drive. Some motorists have reported hearing screams, seeing mysterious fog, and experiencing interference in their phones and cameras. Adding to the spookiness, the street borders Totowa's Laurel Grove Cemetery. The next one is Route 44 in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. According to the story, the man... Oh, wait a minute. People say they've seen a red-headed ghost. Red-headed man in a flannel shirt and jeans who smiles eerily at passing cars. According to one account, the man faded out of the back seat after a driver picked him up thinking he was a hitchhiker. The story of Route 44 Ghost was popularized in the book The New England Ghost Files by Charles Turek Robinson. And most of y'all probably know of this road in West Milford, New Jersey, Clinton Road. According to local folklore, the ghost boy of Clinton Road will return coins people throw into the creek. Some visitors have reported seeing the boy's reflection in the water. Rumors of aliens and satanic cult activities also keep visitors on edge. And the next one I'm going to be talking about is a very demanding road that is nothing but pure evil. If you have seen mine and Nubs' video on this road, you will know why. The infamous Route 666. So, on the second bridge, there was a little girl who was thrown off the side of the bridge into the water and drowned, and many other happenings happened on that road. Incidents happened on that road. As you know, in mine and Nubs' video, this road, the spirits on this road does not like us walking that road. As in Nubs' first video there, a very horrible incident happened. And at my time, the times I went to this road, many things happened as well. Boulders being thrown, logs being thrown, seeing shadow figures walk across the road, hearing screams, seeing eyeballs in the woods, and very creepy, haunted things. And seems to be not good spirits on that road. Seems to be a lot of evil on that road. So, there's the infamous 666. The next one I'm going to be talking about, I have also visited this road. It is in near Williamsburg, Virginia. It's called Crawford Road. Back in the early 80s, I do believe, there was a woman who was driving down the road on her wedding night and wrecked and was killed on that road, and she has been spotted on the road. And there was another incident where another lady was traveling down that road. No, excuse me, I got that all wrong. The lady I'm talking about now was killed on the bridge, I do believe, or hung from the bridge, and she has now been sighted hanging from the bridge. Like you drive under the bridge late at night and you're supposed to see this lady in white hanging from the bridge. And I have actually visited this road myself, and I will tell you, it is creepy. But watch out for the police, because they like to patrol that road often, because we was there 45 minutes and cops told us to leave. So that's my two experiences on haunted roads that I've been to so far. I've also been to more, like the Appomattox 666, where we seen this little boy and on top of rocks going through the trees. Nubs seen a pigman figure, and we also got like 8 to 10 splashes, like big old splashes in the river next to us, like somebody was throwing logs into the river back to back to back to back. It was crazy. But as I continue this podcast, we're now going to talk about Archer Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. The story goes that a woman named Mary stormed out of a dance after fighting with her date. She was hit by a car and killed on the now infamous road she continues to haunt. In 1976, police responded to a call about a woman grasping the gate of Resurrection Cemetery, which borders the roads. After apparently getting locked in, they found scorch marks on the bent gate, but no woman. The next one is Shades of Death Road in Warren County, New Jersey. As if the name's Shades of Death Road wasn't scary enough, some say the street gets its name from a series of grisly murders that occurred in the 1920s and 30s. The road is also named for malaria outbreaks that occurred in the 1850s. The next one is called Kelly Road in Ohioville, Pennsylvania, which is also known as Mystery Mile. Paranormal activity in the area is attributed to the legend of a couple who is said to have died on the road after their carriage flipped over. According to the story, the woman's neck snapped and the man was crushed in a slow, torturous death. People have reported hearing the sounds of a carriage crashing and cries for help. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the infamous Dead Man's Curve in Clermont County, Ohio. Dead Man's Curve is a ubiquitous name for a dangerously sharp turn, but this treacherous curve in Clermont County is said to be more aptly named than most. At the intersection of Route 222 and Route 125, a faceless hitchhiker who died in a crash at the scene in the 1960s is said to appear on the road in the early hours of the morning. And the last one for today's podcast is going to be Riverdale Road between Thornton and Brighton, Colorado. It is subject of several urban myths and legends. This road is only 11 miles long. One of the most well-known hauntings of this 11-mile road is Jogger's Hill, where an undead jogger supposedly bangs on cars and leaves handprints on windows. So that is some creepy roads that I have talked about. Very creepy roads. So I know this podcast was short, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.